Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a lot more, in which this is the season finale, episode 12 of the series. I hope you are really excited to get into season 2. This is going to be the finale, and I hope you enjoy this finale because I have a lot in store for you. So let's get straight into the video. First off, let's go to Europe. In Europe, we see that this team right here is going to end up making a mistake. They are going to invade East Germany. And as they invade East Germany, their propaganda isn't working very well. It isn't working very well. The East Germans actually have a chance and are actually standing up really well. And then over here in the communist country, they are facing propaganda that, hey, join the war, please. We're doing very well, and we would like to make sure you join the war because, yay, you are one other person. And people are just like, this doesn't make any sense at all. And we can barely buy food to even survive right now. And the people are really waking up to this. And, well, they're completely pushed out of their territory, and they decide not to invade into them because the Star of David Alliance thinks and sees that this communist country is going to fall. And that is exactly what is going to happen. They are going to fall into some major teams. Like, for instance, over here, they have fallen into over here. I don't think we have used this color yet. Yeah, no, we have not. We have not used this color, and this is the country. This is what they're going to look like. They look amazing, and they're able to succeed away from the communist regime of France. And then France over here also sees what's happening, and they are completely taken over by this area. They are able to completely split them up just like that. Like this. This is a whole new area over here. And the rest of this is kind of just like, we don't know what to do. We're scared. The communists are coming after us. And then they're here to help. That's what's going on. And then this country right here decides, hey, come into our country. We will annex some of this land over here for you. We will annex it. And that's exactly what happens. And same with Italy over here. They do the same thing, helping these members. And the Communist Party splits up. And now we have another country. So this is the next country over here being formed. And then the rest of this is just going to go to this country. And now, because of this, we have to put in the capitals. However, we do have to see that Russia is going through something. Interestingly enough, something concerning is happening. And over here, when you look at this, Russia as well. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is what Russia has been divided up to. And a quick reminder, this other section of Russia has become loyal to the Russian Federation, even though political instability has been roaming around. And now, because of this, the whole alliance is broken up because Russia's economy is the biggest contributor to the whole alliance. So Russia has to leave it. They leave it to be isolationists. This team also over here decides to abandon it. All of these abandon it as well. This abandons it. They also abandon it. And every single one of them abandoned it. It failed. So now, what happens now is that they decide to do something different. Because of the instability, the global economy is literally going up on fire, flaming through the trenches down to the water hill. And with this, we have a new alliance being formed by Czech Republic, which is right here. They are like, this is really bad. We have a good economy, unlike the rest of them. We've always had a good economy for a long time. We've always been stable. And they decide to create a hexagon alliance. Yes, a hexagon alliance. And I do have to trim this down because it's just necessary. So what happens from this is they are like, hey, join this alliance, we can help you. And so they are being helped. They are being helped. They are being helped. They are also being helped. They are also being helped. And, well, Italy does not like this. And, well, they decide to oppose it by making their own. Since they are also stable, kind of like Czechia in a way, they decide to make their own alliance as well. They make a lightning alliance. Actually, no, that's terrible. They decide to make a polygon alliance with the world. And this is their alliance. They are able to bring the Bosnias over here. They're able to bring Greece over here as well. And of course, Romania. And they're actually able, of all places, they're able to get a few African countries. Like, for instance, they're able to get the old Egyptian Empire and able to get them in an economic alliance. And, well, because of this whole dispute, Italy decides to, well, try and destabilize them instead. Like, no, we shall be the superior economic alliance in the world, so we are going to fight you for it. Quite literally fight. So what happens is Italy goes straight for this little country over here. They go straight in and completely destroy it, dismantle it super quickly, and they also do that over here as well super quickly. And now they are cornering them now, and of all situations, Czechia has to do something, so they decide to bring out their military and push into Italy. And now because of this is very shocking for most of the world, because Czechia has never waged war on anyone, has never attacked anyone in all of mankind, in all of human history. So this is a big deal. And well, personally, we all see that this is going to be a really weird war. Now, over here, this country right here decides we're going to go in our own terms and gain some territory. Because, well, we kind of need territory, we kind of need more land. We have a huge human population, and so they decide to invade over here. They're able to invade quite slowly, not able to do a bunch of progression. However, they don't have any resistance, really. All they have is, like, maybe like a little fraction of resistance over here. Like, you got a little area over here resisting. You got a little area over here resisting as well. And then over here, they're like, we don't really want to invade Czechia because they kind of minding their own business. We've always been friends, so we're just not going to. And so they're able to invade over here, Czechia is, and is also able to bring back this dark purple country. Let's make sure that it isn't as dark as that. Okay, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Okay, so now they are able to invade back over here and able to liberate some of these areas. Able to liberate quite a bit. It's not a whole lot, however, they are able to do it. Now over here, they are starting to make bigger offenses. And now, since Italy is, well, not doing well on that, they are actually going to start to push back a little bit over here, which they are able to do, and push back over here, over near the Bosnian coast. So able to push back a little bit over here as well. And eventually, they are also able to invade into this other country as well, over here, and then they also invade right from over here as well. Now this France team isn't really doing very well. They don't really have a military at all. Most of the military was confiscated by Czechia when they decided to reheal them, etc. They decided to take their weapons and give them a bunch of money for infrastructure instead, building trains and stuff like that. But now over here they are able to come by the train station that is being built and able to destroy it, bombing it, absolutely patronizing. And now the world is like, whoa, we want to get involved? No, most of the world does not want to get involved at all. However, Turkey decides to give aid to Greece, or actually decides to give a loan to Greece to then use to give to Italy to then fund their war. Czechia hears about this and is really, really mad about it. For once, which seems never, they actually are mad. Czechia has never been mad. They have always been neutral. However, Italy is able to push in and derail almost their plans. However, they have been making a huge offensive plan, and they are actually able to do it over here on the coast and able to swoop down very swiftly, taking over the coast, and also able swooping down right through here in this area, separating the two armies over here. They then launch attack to liberate this country. That is exactly what they're able to do. They're able to do that completely. And now I can't exactly remember the color of it, so we're just gonna use a lighter color. We're gonna use this color, maybe more of a, yes, I believe that was the color. So they are starting to be liberated once more again, and they push in, they seize the capital, and they are able to regain the capital as well. Then down here, once again, they are able to push in quite a lot of territory and able to seize parts of other areas in Italy. Italy is desperate at this point, and they are going to ask the Morocco team to help them out. However, the Morocco team is like, no, screw you, we don't like you. You're from the actual Spain, and, well, we've never had good relationships. So why should I be in a good relationship with you now, when all you've done is try and destroy my economy, try and assassinate one of my greatest presidents of all time? So, yeah, it's crazy to think about that. However, Italy is able to take over some other areas over here as well, able to push in even more. However, they decide quickly to retreat and push over on this border. To push back, they're able to take back their areas over here, and during that time they have been getting closer and closer to the capital. Tensions are rising even more with this war going on, and then they decide to fall back completely, and they are able to push them out of their country perfectly. Now from this country over here doesn't really have a military. However, they are forced to join war and help out, so they start by invading over in this region, in the Bosnia region. They're able to get close to the capital, and then over here they are able to push back even more in this region, being able to set back the Czech Republic government, able to push them back a lot because of this. And it is also because they send a lot of troops back over here to defend the capital. They're able to push them completely out of the capital. able to then invade the Bosnians, able to invade them from way down here, and quickly able to take their capital, and they quickly give up. Now Italy is like, oh, maybe we should have a peace treaty. Czechia is like, no, you've already screwed this enough. I might as well wipe you off the map. This resembles a bunch of human characteristics as well, mainly because introverts, there are a lot of introverts that are just like, I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm getting orange chicken.
Like, I don't want to talk to you, and other stuff like, hey, I'm really nice to you, I'm an introvert, however, I'm not considered a person to talk to or to get in a fight with, because if you get on my bad side, you will be punished. And that is kind of Czechia at this point in the war. So with this, they are able to rejuvenate their army from over here and starting to assimilate them into their culture and able to push back over here in Italy. They finally get some help from this country over here, and they're like, no, we're not gonna do that. They wanted to have some help from over here. However, this country over here is going to get some weapons from over here, and they are going to be able to push back the army over here, and that army is going to be able to push them out quite a bit. Now back over here in Europe, we have this country over here also starting to help out even more with the weapons Czechia has. Czechia has been stocking up since like forever and the beginning of time, literally. And they have been able to push back in this territory over here quite a bit. And then back over here, they are able to do a swift invasion to cut off the boot. And it is very successful. And now they decide, hey, why don't you invade as us as well? So what happens is that troops are going to be sent over here, from here to here, and from here to here, since there really isn't much of a military, do the best they can to take over as much territory as they can to try and influence this war and outcome to get them off the map quicker, mainly because it is really difficult for them to take over the capital over here, mainly because of some geographical features. So in the meantime, they are just going to keep going along the coast, taking territory, and eventually they are going to be able to get super close to the capital of Italy. And now Italy decides, hey, let's have a peace discussion, please, pretty please. And they're like, yes, but on our terms. And on their terms, suggests that Czechia is going to get lots of land from this, and this is exactly what is going to happen. Czechia gets land like this, and this land over here as well. Czechia is even bigger now. They are not going to take the bootleg, however, they are going to take this leg. They're going to take this half of the leg, able to create a country over here as well. Able to create a country right here. They gift some land to this country, the Morocco team. Some gifts. Isn't that just sweet? It is very sweet and very thoughtful. And so some of this land is given to the Morocco team, which now borders in Europe, and finally might get their revenge on what has happened to Spain in the past. Possibly in another video, maybe in season 2, we never know. Either way, this country over here is going to get more land as well, and is going to get this land as well right here, and then this country over here is going to take the rest of this territory right here. We're just going to make this look better, and also they are going to take and possess this land. And then over here, they are going to give some land to this country right here by giving this territory and by fixing up some of the borders and the border issues. So like over here where there's tip is, that is going to be gone, and there's also going to be no more tips over here as well. So now you could say this is Luxembourg in a way. However, this, I'd say, is probably more Luxembourg. And now they are going to be forming a new country right here as well. And that country is going to look a lot like this country right here, except it is going to be darker, a lot darker. We're going to do that, and then that is a new country. And then that country is also going to have this. So they are going to be kind of a weird country in some ways. However, it is going to be a country that gets to go through here, but also going to be able to go through here as well. Yeah, Czechia kind of has some weird things and weird fetishes going on. A really weird fetish. I don't know what's going on with Czechia, but they're definitely drawing up these borders and being very weird about it. So I wonder what that's all about. And then they are also going to get some land over here as well, in which there is going to be an open policy border within these countries as they join this economic alliance. So let's pull out the economic alliance board and get rid of this. So they are no longer around, and these three countries are like, yay, we didn't even really want to do that. We were kind of threatened at gunpoint, so thank you. You saved us. Czechia saved Europe. Isn't that just amazing? So they are able to bring peace to Europe once more. And of course, their capital is going to be right there. And Czechia decides, well, we don't really want an open border policy, so we will let you just have the leg instead. They just thought that would be better, just not too big. So they decide to make it up like this, and then change up the border just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If you know what I mean. Okay, and now this is what that new country looks like now. They kind of look like France and Switzerland a little bit, but also kind of like Italy. Just they're going to call it New Italy. That's exactly what they're going to call it, and that is what it's going to be called. Don't judge me, just go along with it. Now that this war is over and Europe is pretty much saved, they still have one more issue. They thought that they could get away with this. They really thought they could. However, they do have a strong enough military to take on Czechia, but they really don't want to do that. So they're just going to try and say, hey, we just really want more land. We need more houses. We don't have enough houses over here in the mainland, so we'd just like to ask for some land. Well, since Czechia or Czech or Czech Republic, however you really say it, they are not going to be nice about it. Like, no, you can't have our land. So give up right now, and we won't invade you, and get off of all of my country's soil that I am helping to give their economic policies a break and able to rebuild the infrastructure of Europe. So get out. Poland is like, oh, well, why should I listen to you? I have the capabilities to take you on. I have the capabilities to destroy you. So that's kind of what's happening now. Well, they decide to invade Czechia. Now they are able to invade as well. Now they don't do that quite yet. They decide to keep pushing in here. They want to use this land as negotiation tactics. And then they decide to go straight for the capital over here in Czechia. And Czechia's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's fix this real quick. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You're like right here next to our capital. Like, hey, I have my hands up. Let's go have a peace talk. Let's have a peace drawing. Let's talk about this. So this is what it's going to look like. They are actually going to be able to get some of it. Some of it. Yes, some. Just some of it. And then that's what it looks like over here on the East Germanic and the Polish border. But down here, they're like, no, we are not going to give up land over here. They're trying to punish Poland. However, they can't because they're not in the power to do so. So what happens is that they have to give up land over here, say right about here. And then they also have to give up some of this land as well. Normal land that wasn't even invaded. And then, wow, just wow. Czechia isn't too happy about it, but at least peace is peace. So Poland is now sort of a European power that can actually intimidate this economical alliance and actually take it on for itself, unlike Russia in real life with NATO. So that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I also forgot to do this real quick and abolish it. But then real quick before I leave today's video, Egypt does not join this alliance over here. They actually decide to join not this, decide to do none of that. So back to this. Thank you for watching today's video. God bless you. Have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever time it is. Love you. Peace.